Welcome everyone. My name is Daniel Arroyo, and today I will be talking about supplementation. Mainly two kinds. The ones I see advertised a lot, or the ones I just see on store shelves. And those are whey protein and amino acids. So first of all, what is whey protein? Well, I'll tell you. Or what is protein in general? Sorry. Protein forms from amino acid building block linkages. No body reservoirs of protein exist in the body. Protein constitutes between 12 and 15% of the body mass. So what that means, no body reservoirs. Unlike fats and carbs, we cannot store proteins. We either use the protein that we eat or we don't. It just leaves our body either through urine or feces or maybe some other way. To determine the protein requirement for men and women ages between 18 to 65, multiply body mass in kilograms by 0.83. Now, as you see here, I've made an example for you. A 90 kilogram man total protein requirement need equals 75 grams. And how did I get that? Well, if you see in parentheses, all I did was multiply 90 by 0.83, and that's how I got 75 grams. Now that was just for normal, your average Joe person. You know, he may exercise every now and then, but not too much. For athletes who train intensely, they should consume between 1.2 and 1.8 grams of body mass. It's the same concept as so if you were to determine the protein requirements for an athlete, it would be the same. All you would do is replace that 0.83 by 1.2 or between 1.2 and 1.8. As you see here, are some protein sources. Now we move on to dietary sources. Complete proteins are present in eggs, milk, meat, fish, and poultry. So as long as you're eating these foods right here, you're getting in your protein. It doesn't necessarily need to come from supplementation. Eggs provide the optimal mixture of essential amino acids among food sources. Hence, eggs receive the highest quality rating for protein. As you see here, I laid out a chart of all the foods and their protein ratings. And like my previous statement, eggs are the way the eggs are just the way they are ranks them as the best protein source you can get. Now we move on to amino acids, and there are two kinds of there are essential amino acids and non-essential. And let's jump right into it. So essential amino acids are indispensable amino acids the body cannot synthesize at a sufficient rate to prevent impaired normal cellular function, so they must be ingested, preformed in foods. So what this is basically saying is that your body can't make these, so you do need to eat them from different sources of food or plants. Notice I said foods, not amino acid supplementation. Then we have non-essential amino acids formed from compounds in the body at a rate that meets demands for normal growth and tissue repair. Now what this means is that your body's already making these kinds of amino acids. You don't need to eat them or drink them or whatever. There are 9 essential amino acids and 12 non-essential amino acids. Here it was just a formula for amino acids. You don't really need to pay too much attention to that. So whey protein. How do you get whey protein? Whey is a source of protein naturally found in milk when mixed with rennet, a complex mix of coagulant enzymes. Milk curdles and separates into two different constituents. So notice it's a byproduct of milk. So again, you don't really need to supplement with protein powders. It is then pasteurized and dried out to create the familiar powdery product. Being a dairy source, it naturally contains some fat and the sugar lactose. As with any dairy product, this can be problematic for those that are lactose intolerant. But again, even if you are lactose intolerant, um, you could still get your protein sources from, like I listed before, fish, eggs, chicken, beef, and here's your typical whey protein. I'm sure some of you have seen this before. Now, BCAAs. What are BCAAs? They are essential amino acids, which means your body can't make them and you have to ingest them. These are the three most common that you'll see on a supplement bottle: isoleucine, leucine, and valine. The recommended dosage should be between 15 to 20 grams of BCAAs. So there you go, a picture of BCAAs. But if you consume enough protein in general, supplementation is simply unnecessary. They're even in the protein shake that some of you drink. So even if you're watching this, you may be drinking or you may be supplementing with whey protein right now. So there would really be no need, if you are taking a protein shake, to take some kind of BCAA along with it, because they're already in the shake you take. Unless you're eating very little protein or on an extreme weight loss plan, skip the supplement and fry up the pan instead and have yourself a good whole chicken breast. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked the video.